What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. A Christmas mouse holding a present, wearing a cardigan. Wholesome. I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil, use an eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. So we are going to start with Mousy, Christmas Mousy's eyes, right? Center point of my page is here. His head will be in the top half, right? And then body down below. So about half of it is head, half of it is body. So center point here, we come up, and we start with these big eyes of his, right? So we'll go just this big curvy smiling line like that. And we got like fur, so like the snout sort of comes down over the face, right? So we got like a little like furry spikes here in the corner. And then the bottom eyelid kind of comes down and we got a little spike here. Okay. So that's like the overall shape for the eye. It's kind of like a speech bubble kind of a shape, right? And then inside, so we have a sort of a eyelid line, right? So it's like, this is like a little eyelid that comes down around the eye, right there. And then we have another line around, which is like this. It's like an eyelid that rodents have, right? So it's just another little shape around this, like so. And then we have to add some shines inside, right? So like little sort of white boxes. Now, if you want, you can color the whole thing black and then add your shines afterwards. You know, you could do it with Tipp-Ex or paint or something. But if not, you just draw your white shape and then color around. So I'll do that now. Right, and then like the eyelid would be like a dark gray. You could do it black, but there's like a little white edge to it. So you'd want it to be sort of like gray and sort of a little highlight on the edge of it, right? So dark or gray, not really pure jet black, right? So that's basically the shape for the eye. And we're going to do this over here. You're about 2 eyes over, right? So the width of his eye will go once, twice, and then the next big round mouse eye will be here. So you just do that curved line around again. Right, doesn't have to be the exact same shape, it could be slightly different. And then we do the eyelid kind of sticking out the bottom, and then you got that sort of spiky section just here in the corner because the hair from the face goes up onto it. So we had the eyelid coming around, just a little dark rim that sort of goes around the eye, right? And then this is eyelid as well, going up into there. And then we'll add those 2 highlights again. Just their little boxes, or you could do circles. Okay, so nose, right? So it's kind of like head tilted up. He's kind of real happy looking. So nose is kind of like top of it's in line with the eyes here, right? So you got this like little sort of bumpy little sort of mouse nose, right? And it's kind of like, it's kind of shaped like a balloon or a love heart kind of a thing, right? So it comes down this way to a little spike, more like a love heart, I guess, like that, right? And then we got nostrils that sort of come out the side, these sort of little black holes there, and then right, and then it has just like a little ridge that goes up the middle. Okay, and it's kind of pink or black, it's up to you what way you want to color it. Snout, right? So we've got this line that comes down the middle, and then it's kind of like a cat, so it's got this like bumpy sort of, and it's hairy, you know, we do it like a sort of sketchy sort of hairy line. Spiky sort of, and then all the way around, right? We do the same on this side, just hairy sort of situation like that, right? Okay, and then around the eyes, right? So we got like eyebrows and sort of little sort of whiskers on top. So normally you'll have like a little, it's kind of like a whisker area, just sort of coming up here. And it's like a little hairy round sort of section that's on the eye there. And then a little eyebrow that comes over, like a hairy little eyebrow, just up here. It can be sort of sketchy and sort of furry looking, right? And we do the same thing on this side. So it like goes down towards the nose, sort of. It's like this little balloon sort of a thing. And sometimes there's like little whiskers that come out from the top of it. And then the eyebrow going down the side of the eye here. Okay, and then we'll do like a little sort of line up the middle of the snout. And there might be some hair just coming in this way. Some little textures for hair. Okay, so then those dots, so we got like whiskers coming out from the snout. So what they do is they do little dots coming around like this, right? They go kind of curvy. Like that, and whiskers will come out from there, right? But we'll just put some textures, fur and stuff. Okay, so mouth is open wide pretty much. So it's just like our big smiley mouth down here, right? And then we'll have sort of teeth that come out, right? But it's kind of like a dark sort of gum line here on the corner first. And then little pointy little teeth sticking out here. Comes across. Two little sharp teeth there. And then the tongue coming down this way. You could probably see the back of the tongue here. So that means it's kind of dark in there. Okay. And then his little hairy chin. Spiky sort of lines coming around like this. And little sort of textures all over. Okay, so his big cheeks, kind of like a hamster sort of. So it goes, we'll go from here, right? So we add, and it's always sort of hairy, spiky lines, right? So coming around, and it goes up towards the eye up here. Big round cheeks. And the same on this side. And the cheeks go in towards his eye just up here. Okay, and then you'll want to go for some sort of textures. Around the face, like little just hairlines like this, right? He looks so happy because it's Christmas and he's a Christmas mouse. Okay, so he's got a hat on, so you can just see sort of the edge of the hat and the forehead. So it's like his hair is kind of bumpy up here, coming around in this curve section, right? And the hat kind of goes, all the way down this way actually. It's all just kind of furry around the hat. Goes right down to his eye. And it's all kind of furry around here. And then this Christmas hat comes around, and it can be kind of a bumpy line, right? Because it's a woolly sort of thing. It's got like an edge sort of to it here. You could have like lines like this on the edge. Right, and then the back of it, so like the top of the hat just comes around this way. And then we have a little bobble on the back. And then big mouse ears, so kind of like furry on the side, and then it sort of curves around more like skin. It goes in behind the hat there. And then we have the inside line. And then like another sort of inside line there. Right, and then same on this side. Kind of hairy to get us started, but that same level, yeah. And then it goes all the way around. And then this furry part on the inside. Like so. A little bit of fur and texture in here on the ear. So then it's like a little cardigan, right? So and it's like red and green and stuff, Christmas colors. So it's like buttoned across here. And you got like a little gold button. It's got like these sort of edge lines. Like so. And then the collar comes around the other side here. This is all just like fur textures, right? Wrinkles kind of in his ears and things. He's so happy. Okay, so he's holding a box, a present. So hands around this sort of box. So let's say shoulder comes out this way, right? So very sort of cartoony sort of features. So elbow comes around here. And he's got like a little red sleeve. And his forearm is like his armpit there. And we'll do the same thing on this side pretty much. This hole for his wrist to come out of. Forearm, armpit. And so kind of like his hat, there's like his sleeve has like these kind of lines on it. Okay. So we'll draw the box first and then do the hands around it, okay? So say like we've got a lid, right? So say like the edge of the lid will go here, okay? And this will go down. Across there, right? This will go sort of diagonal back this way. And we can see ribbon on the top, right? So maybe this will go a bit higher up. And there's like just like a bow sort of tied. Like typical sort of bow shape. And then the box at the bottom, so it just comes down, the hands. And we'll draw the hands over this because he's holding onto it. So we should see like the back of the box maybe here a little bit, but the fingers are covering. And then this ribbon just comes pretty straight down that way. Then his wrist. So we got like, say on this side. So we put the wrist out here. And then it goes up to his thumb, which goes sort of behind the box, and then the wrist will come out this way. Down around for his fingers. Here. You can see like little sort of mousy round fingers. Sorry about the noise in the background. If you can hear it. Nice little hand like that, and then going around here. And his thumb, it looks like, just goes in behind the box there. And then his cardigan sort of closes over there, and then the bottom of it comes underneath this box. And his sleeve sort of closes over underneath there. So he's like furry legs, roundy, like that. And because he's sort of furry, you can add some texture to these things to where you think there's fur. And then his little belly sort of comes down around here. And then little feet. Then another one. So his little toes kind of look like hands, kind of like that. And then we have his tail. So it kind of comes out from behind, curves around his body, right? So it like wraps around here. And sometimes tails, these tails can have little sort of textures on them and stuff like that. And then like lots of texture and things. Like so. And maybe like some lines on the edge. Oh, and whiskers. So he's got like big whiskers, big mousy whiskers. Pretty much like so. Some textures maybe on the feet here. A mouse. Christmas mouse. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Happy Christmas. See you in the next one. Bye.